Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another Sims 4 Let's Build / Speed Build video. We are back with part 2 of Lime Estate, and I'm pretty excited about this. I really like this house. I might actually have to play it my actual game here. So the Lime Estate, you're about to find out why I called it the Lime Estate, because we get some limey colors going on here soon. I really hope you guys liked the last video. It was super fun to do, and I actually love this house now, and I really missed making Sims Build videos. They are actually super fun to do, and I'm definitely gonna have to do some more of them, I think. So if you guys have any suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I was challenged by the Sims Twitter to do a modern Victorian ranch, so holy hell, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm really excited for that. So if you have any ideas for that, of course, leave that in the comment section below as well. With that, I'm thinking I'm gonna go for like a ranch style home and then modernize it and then do like a Victorian, like maybe more of a Victorian front. Like, that probably makes 0% sense, especially if you're not super into architecture, but like, I'm gonna try and go with the pillars part of Victorian architecture and try and go with like a white kind of color scheme, and then maybe do some Victorian-ish landscaping, if that also makes sense. And then I think I'm just gonna mostly modernize like a ranch style home, which if you don't know what a ranch style home, it's basically like your more or less, don't get me wrong here, more or less modern style home, but like a large home, and they usually have a wraparound deck, or they have like a or not wraparound deck, sorry, a wraparound porch, because they usually have a big overhang, like part of the roofing overhangs over it, and usually I think they're 2 stories, but I might be wrong about that. I know we don't have a super ton of like ranch style homes in Canada where I live, in New Brunswick specifically. I don't find we have a lot of those style homes, but you never know, like you guys could. I don't know where you live. So you know what I mean now here by the lime style. I got my green thumb going here. So I went for crazy like green accents, and I love it actually. Like, I have never been a huge fan of green. I'm more of a blue gal, which if you guys hadn't noticed, I really like to make blue kind of into some sort of area of my homes when I make a Sims build. There's always some. And oh my gosh, these new movie posters that I saw that they put in here are freaking awesome. They're sweet. I love those. I really like I'm a big movie fan, so like if I ever make some sort of Sims home that kind of represents me, I'm probably just gonna put those everywhere because I love movies and I have a lot of movie posters. So I also did something way different for me here. I did like a mirrored wall. Originally I was thinking of making that like a glass, like a window wall, but then I put the mirrors up and I put those kind of like metallic slats over it. I just think it looks hella cool. Like I want that in my house someday. So like I said, the green and black is just a goddamn theme on the bottom floor, and it kind of works its way into the top floor, since off screen I did all my outdoor lighting and I organized how I wanted my rooms to be. So I had to do that off screen because I take so long to do that. I'm like, oh, what, this could go there and this could go there and that could go there, and I like to picture it all as I'm going, because or else like I need everything to be like cohesive. Like I know that sounds funny because it's just like a Sims game and like who cares, but I care. kind of. Again, with the movie posters here, I was trying to do something that Simprue does a lot, and she kind of layers paintings and stuff, and I think that always looks so cool when she does it, so I really wanted to do something like it. And you'll notice occasionally I'll accidentally pick up something in the game that is actually custom content, and I swear I don't mean to pick it up. Luckily I make sure I don't put any in the house at the end of it, but I have a fair bit of custom content, not a super ton for actual in-house stuff, because I kind of like delete some of it because it gets to just be so much after a while. But I really like custom content, and I know I overuse it sometimes in my Let's Plays, at least I did. But when I normally play, honestly, I hardly ever play with regular in-content game stuff, for my characters at least. Like, I never give them really the hairstyles that come with the games anymore, because I just love the custom content hair and stuff so much more. I just love custom content, but I don't use custom content too much in my houses though still, because I find it kind of slows down the game a little bit. Like, not a lot, but a little bit. So here I am making a nice and cluttered desk, because everybody has cluttered desks, let's be real here. I really like cluttering up the area when I'm playing the game. Like, even when I'm playing, like, and I'm making houses, I like specifically go and buy clutter, because I'm like, this would look so much better with clutter, because then it just gives the house so much more of like someone lives here, or it gives like you an idea of the kind of people that live here. Like, when I'm building a house, I like to kind of make up a story, not a story, but like, I like to think about like who lives here. So in this case, it's kind of like a modern, eco-friendly family, and they have a teenage daughter or son who lives on the main floor, and they're the only one who actually doesn't have their own bathroom. They also have twin girls, and the twin girls are kind of princessy, and they have very very like old school furniture. Whereas I'm going to say it's a son for now, the son who lives on the main floor, he's an artist, and he lives in just like, he has all his painting stuff around, and he's much more modern, and I like that. And then the parents, again, are completely different. They have a hot tub actually in their suite, in their room, and I thought that was kind of different. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I'm doing the first bathroom now, which actually was kind of exciting, because I was like, this is the biggest bathroom. I have to go like balls to the wall on this one. It has to be the coolest bathroom. So I did that whole like back accent where I have the tub, and then it's gonna have flowers around it and some rocks, and I just love earthy bathrooms. Like, you guys know I always use the same style bathrooms. I literally can't help it. I cannot. I love the black, and I love like the brown, or not brown, like the beige, like the wooden panels. Those are my favorite, and I just love the black and white and beige and just very green bathroom scenes. Like, I don't know how having plants indoors like that and the little fountains would actually work, but you know what? It's Sims, and I do what I want. So, of course, too, if you're ever wondering how I move stuff around, I use bb.moveobjects cheat, and to get all the stuff I do, I use the ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement cheat, which, if you don't know what those are, what are you doing with your Sims life? I love cheats, like, I really do. I don't use them so much when I'm playing the game. Like, I really don't use a lot of cheats when I'm playing the game, except for house building ones. But I don't cheat for money usually, and there are great lists of cheats you can find out there, so I'm not going to list them, but yeah, I really like cheats. I love using move objects, and on my computer to move things like however I want, you know, instead of things being deadlocked into place, like they automatically snap into place. I like to use the for Macs, it's the Option key. So I'm not sure what key it is for Windows computers or for PCs, because honestly, I've never played Sims on a PC before. It's probably Control or Alt, most likely, because the Option key is like the Mac version of Alt. So I'm assuming, you know. So anyway, yeah, this bedroom, as I was saying before, for an artistic boy, I did the black kind of slats and then some bright ass blue, because like my favorite color scheme is like either red, black, and white, or it is blue and black. Blue and black are just like my life. If I could have every piece of clothing be black and blue, I probably would. Let's be real here. So I also put 2 closets in his room. Of course, I could have done like a built-in bookshelf or something, or an extra little nook for his painting supplies, but you know what? I just went with what I wanted to go with. I just went with putting two different closets, because I feel like that's a bit more realistic. Like, people like having closets. I know I like having closets. I have 2 closets in my bedroom. I like closets, man. Closets are awesome. I wouldn't want it to just be a nook where I could stick a bookcase. I want it to be a closet where I can hang up my clothes. And of course, now we have moved on upstairs, and we are working on kind of like the musical upstairs. I like it because they're like a musical family, and they're all like, I feel like they're all kind of artistic, but like, I feel like the parents are like lawyers or something, because this is kind of a ballin' house and you need some money to be able to own this house. So I went with the same color scheme as downstairs, since I'm just kind of moving through the house, and I'm just kind of moving that color scheme up. And then of course everywhere else gets their own color schemes, except for the parents' bathroom is in the same color scheme as the bathroom down on the main level, and the girls' bathroom, the twin girls' bathroom, is different. It's more like their style. What I did is I made it more like girly and more princessy. Originally, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make this a 1-child bedroom, and then I was like, those beds are freaking tiny. I'm making this a twinsy room, because there ain't nobody got time for that. And as you can see, I think those are some of the fanciest furniture you could get, like the white ones, the dresser and stuff. I think they're up there. And I used the fancy ass like couches and side chairs, and they have a fireplace. This is a freaking expensive ass house. Like, I can't remember exactly how much it came to, but it was around like 400,000, I think. It might have been like 600,000, but I just don't remember. But it is a very expensive home, and I made the girls' room themed kind of like purpley bluey. I didn't want it to be super girly. Like, I got some like little pink accents in there, but I'm not a very girly person, and I don't really like all the pink, so I liked having it like a light pastel blue and pastel purple, because pastel colors are beautiful without being too girly, I guess. Like, there's nothing wrong with being girly. I'm just a fan of the darker colors. Moving on to the parents' bedroom here. This one, I was having some issues with colors. I just did not know what I wanted my color scheme to be. I was gonna make it some more like that, like kind of powdery grayish blue, and mix that in with some like silvery gray, and then I was like not feeling it at all. So I ended up going for more of that grayish, skyish blue, and then like a slightly darker color scheme. And I know this may seem a little weird, but I put a hot tub in their bedroom. To be real here though, who doesn't want a hot tub in their bedroom? I mean, for real now, I want a hot tub in my bedroom. That would be awesome. My bedroom would have to be that big, though, because my current bedroom, I don't think we could really fit that in here. But if I had their house, I would totally dig it. So I kind of wanted to make this kind of a space for just the parents, like so they could kind of get away after the end of the day and they can go, watch TV by themselves. They can go, be crazy in the hot tub. They can sleep there. They have, their own desk, their own computer. They have their walk-in closet, their own bathroom. Frankly, if they had a kitchen, they could live up there. But I just always find, like, the parents need their own space. And I think I did a decent job of putting all the rest of the house's space into one room. So that's kind of what I was going for, is just, this is somewhere for the parents to hang out. They have pretty much everything they need there. And then, of course, the kids can be downstairs being rowdy if they want. They can have friends over. And they can be watching TV or playing computer games or whatever the freaking hell they want to do. And there's also, of course, plenty of space for them to have family time and plenty of space for them to entertain guests at the same time. But if the kids are having a party, they can go hang out in their room and they don't have to deal with the little kitties. So, you know what I mean? So, of course, they have to have, like, the awesome walk-in closet, and I think it's pretty luxurious walk-in closet myself. I don't have a walk-in closet, unfortunately, but as I was discussing earlier, I have 2 closets, and then technically in our second bedroom, there is kind of a walk-in closet in that one, so we only have kind of like random shit in it, actually. But anyway, so the bathroom, of course, is the same scheme as the one was below, the same color scheme at least, and, I just love that color scheme. I just can't help it. It's just so wonderful. And then for the girls' bathroom, I did something totally different. And it's more, of course, like princessy again. And I did make it white and very light pink, like very pastel. Because, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't too girly or anything, and it was the right amount of girly, and I liked closing everything off, so, like, someone could be showering, and someone could come in and go to the bathroom, or someone could be, in the tub, and someone could come in and go to the bathroom. It's not a huge-ass deal, because really, I don't find that stuff is a big deal anyway, but now we're into the screenshots. There are a shit ton of screenshots, because this was a large-ass house. Large, and there are as many corners, of course, to look at, and of course I could have done way less than I did, but I like screenshots. I get kind of overzealous. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. This is the end of our 2-part Lime Estate speed build. Give it a thumbs up if you dig it. If you don't, go away. And if you did like it, leave me a comment letting me know, and of course you can always leave me ideas for future videos, because aside from my Sims challenge when I don't know what I'm gonna do next. So if you have any ideas, let me know, and if you have any ideas for any other videos, let me know. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Kat, and I hope you guys have a great week.